Bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Blue 30. Ready.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Blaster 6. Ready.
Love from the gun. His first throw is an interception. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number one. And number two, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal. Gibbs now from the gun. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Gibbs again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. Working quickly here. On 3rd and goal, Goff. And he can't escape. The Packers drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack. On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Fox now to kick this one away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain, turning it into an explosive play.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Love now on 1st and 10. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
The throw is caught. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
3, 5, 6, ready?
No run, Jacobs. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. No gain that time, and now it'll be second and goal. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Lions out in front. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this.
Okay, ready?
Ready to go with the second quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone.
Field left, down.
Shotgun now for Love. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers tie and can take the lead here in the second. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers take the lead on that successful kick. On now is McManus to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's taken down. It's a quality yardage on that play. Offense up to the line fast.
First down, Lions.
First down throw from Goff. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Goff on first and 10. He connects with his back deep down the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit. Up the gut they go with Gibbs. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
The 6-yard line. A 9-yard pickup. It's second and inches.
One out. Hey, lift.
This is Gibbs on second down. And he'll manage maybe a yard, but that is enough to put him in first and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal. And they send a man in motion. Now try Gibbs again. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over.
Third and long for him here. Escapes out to the left. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Bates' kick is up and good. And they've taken back the lead.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. He's delivering.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10. Love out of the shotgun. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. Space on the right. He's got room. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take the lead on the first play of the drive. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers jump in front now by 5. On now is McManus to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. They start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Nate Hobbs in on that stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. From the gun, Goff. Pass caught by the rookie from Arkansas. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Tarvarius Ward picks it off. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense. They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
If a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, you check down the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away.
Second and 13. He fires one deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers push the lead up to 12. On now is McManus to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Goff to the air now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Goff on third. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. The Lions readying for the punt. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down throw. Here's Love. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
5-yard gain brings up second down at the 28-yard line.
Second and 4. Hits him on the out route. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Finds him over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Loves to throw again. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
On the tackle. A loss of 1 brings up third down.
Throwing his Love on third. He puts some juice on it into a crowd, and intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
That one's into the hands of Tesla. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of 10.
Now the Lions calling timeouts. They're first.
First down.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come up first and 10. Now gone. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that gives the Lions the first.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
On first down, it's Gibbs. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be first down, Detroit. Gone. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they could try for some points going into the break. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Bates' kick is up and good. And the lead is back down to 9. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jack Fox, the kickoff for the Lions.
see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Working quickly here.
Brings up 3rd down.
Love on 3rd and short. Pass brought in by Watson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Handoff here to Jacobs. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support. Not many corners can make that stop.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jack Campbell with the INT. And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Gone. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's a give to Gibbs. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's back to a 1-score game now. The deficit is 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. And out to Jacobs to start the drive. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun now for Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Has his man. It stops. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Love from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ready, ready.
Love now on 1st and 10. He finds Jacobs here underneath. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down Packers.
That's another Green Bay Packers.
Stick it in the air. Love. Completed to his running back. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there. They netted some positive yards.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 3rd and 2, left to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Here we fly. Ready?
Back to throw it. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers go up by 12. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just cluster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Offense up to the line fast.
1st down, Detroit.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Another one caught by St. Brown. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that gives the Lions the 1st. Throwing again, it's Goff. Screen here for Gibbs. He works it down to the 37. Devon Fuller bringing that play to an end. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
180. Whoa.
They're gonna throw again. Goff. He beams one deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing again. Here's Goff. That is caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow! The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
1, 2, 20. 2 up.
Again, Goff escapes the pocket. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Offense to the line for second down. From the pistol, here's Love. Chased out to his right. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And the power play up the gut hole results in 2 yards.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. First throw for the backup now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. That's why the QB had to get rid of it.
That's complete to Reed, out left. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Hey, it's not a sack, but these edge players love chasing down runs for negative plays and tackles for loss.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. And the Lions get him. Down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
On for the field goal now. Here's Brandon McManus. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Hits his running back. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. It's crunch time now, baby. 2-score game, just 2 timeouts, plus, of course, that 2-minute warning. Goff on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Andrew Cooper takes it away. And the Packers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Continued excellence from this defense as they force another interception, Brock, and now a little chance at some redemption for their offense. Had to settle for a field goal after that last pick. Now they get a chance at a touchdown once again.
Yeah, and we know this, Kate. We know the turnover margin in these games is so often the dictator, but when you add points off those turnovers and takeaways, well, you often in on the winning ledger more times than not.
Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Ready! Crack all 80! Ready!
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers looking like they'll start this season with a win. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Shotgun now for Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz when he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. What a difference it can make for an offense. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in, just as that knee goes down.
So this is a Packers win. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.